What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. As always, we're back inside the building, bringing you the latest musical updates from around the world of international music. And this is an exciting one, man. Madonna alongside Sickick. This is the Frozen remix featuring Fireboy DML. Now, there's a lot of history with this tune. The original came out in the late 90s. It was almost like a breaks tune. And then Sickick remixed it recently. It's become one of the most popular tunes to use for kind of montages and things on Instagram since then, and now Fireboy DML steps up. We've seen some very exciting images from the video shoot. We've just got the audio today, but I'm very excited to break this one down. As always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. And without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one. Really exciting stuff. Let's see where we go.
How can life be what you want it to be?
I'm assuming we're just going to get like a vocal of the Sickick remix. I'm assuming. This is what I wanted. This tune slaps regardless, man. Like the whole... Just from getting flashbacks of hearing this one on Instagram. Is it just me that sees this pop up on Instagram all the time? It's always for like snowboarding compilations or like snowboarding and skiing tricks or like mountain ranges, like landscape shots. That's what I always hear this this remix on. Again, it's going to be really interesting to see what Fireboy brings to the table on this one. It's a sticky one, to be honest with you. It could go very well. It could go very, very wrong. But again, just hats off to Sickick for actually reworking a 90s pop banger into something truly original. Let's go. Let's go. So good. I don't actually think, thinking about it in my head, I don't know whether this has ever been properly released. Like, it probably has done. It's probably available to stream and stuff like that. That's how people are able to, I suppose, get at it when they're doing these kind of videos and things like that, and they're doing the Instagram uploads. However, it's very, very interesting to see that this has recently been re-released with this as the remix. I've seen the actual instrumental version's been released on the project as well. It's on the Spotify page. And this is released on Warner as well. So there may well be a few cuts and pauses in this video, just so you're aware. It's a Warner upload, so it's likely to get copyrighted, but we'll move and we'll try and get it up regardless. But yeah, it's really interesting, man, because this is essentially a very modern remake of a Madonna tune. But let's carry on, Let's go, Fireboy.
You didn't make me the wait for your love. Go on my knees and I pray to the Lord. After all, you have taken it all. Everything I got, you have taken it all.
Okay.
Baby, I've been...
Now, when I said this one was going to be a sticky one, there was a seriously high potential that this could have just been essentially a cash grab. This is the definition of a viral tune. It is a viral instrumental remix of a 90s pop tune from one of the biggest pop artists of all time. By definition, this is a pop tune. And what makes it interesting is that Fireboy has approached this vocal with a real level of kind of... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Just a level of sensibility, like a real level of finesse in the way that he's performed. The actual vocal itself, very reminiscent of early sort of 2000s R&B, the actual approach, the tonality, the melodies he's using. But he sounds so good over halftime. I think this might be the first time I've actually heard him over halftime, and he sounds great, man. This is crazy.
There for so long. Now you say you don't want this no more. I've been waiting for a sign.
Woo!
You delay me playing, wasting time.
Let's go, Fireboy.
Don't make me wait in line. Don't make me waste my time. I've been waiting all my life.
It's a wicked vocal, man. I think the thing that I really like about this is the fact that we've got to see a different side to him entirely. This sounds like he's been recording tunes like this his entire life. He's come with it with such a kind of cool, suave-sounding R&B approach. If you haven't heard Fireboy DML before, I wouldn't necessarily say this is a good example of what Fireboy DML primarily is in his catalogue. He's able to do this stuff vocally without a shadow of a doubt, but this is definitely a different direction. And if you didn't know it was Fireboy DML on here, I don't know if you'd instantaneously recognise the voice, because he's doing different things tonality. The actual vocal performance, it's a lot kind of more, I want to say R&B centric, the way he's holding the tones, the way he's holding his vocal. It's a crazy approach though, man. And I've got to say, he's doing the tune justice, because the tune slaps. Let's not forget, the Sickick remix absolutely slaps with this tune. He's sounding great.
I thought you loved me. I thought you just me. I
Get in your R&B bag.
Why can't you show me? Don't leave me open. I thought you told me that you're ready,
really cool vocal line, man. Okay. Well, that's the Fireboy verse. That's everything new about this, essentially, because we've heard everything else on here. We'll keep breaking it down as we go, obviously, because I don't want to give a bit of a breakdown for the actual instrumental. But Fireboy has approached this very well. I think he's done everything that needs to be done. Again, very reminiscent of early sort of 2000s R&B. Very electronic vocal. Really like the use of the panned harmonies, kind of swimming around the sides as well. And I think the interesting thing about this with Fireboy, more than anything else, is this is going to open up another entirely new set of doors to him. Like, it's not as if he's not viral potential regardless. Obviously, the tune with Ed Sheeran, the remix, obviously, of Peru. Peru was viral regardless, and then Ed Sheeran came along, and now he's, like, vocaling viral instrumentals. Like, there's definitely a lot of room for him to maneuver in this world. It's crazy. Ooh, okay. I love that shimmer so much. You know what? It's wicked, this, man, because rather than just doing the verse and leaving it, he's actually gone through the extra extent of making himself part of the tune. He is now cemented in this tune. Whenever we hear it on again, TikTok or Instagram or anything like that, wherever we hear this tune used now, the first one that's going to pop up is going to be the Fireboy DML remix, which is crazy. He's going to go viral, bro. He's going to go viral again. And I love the fact that with the sort of outro here, he's actually woven himself into the fabric of the tune, using those electronic style vocals, using a lot of delays and reverbs to really spread his vocal across the way the tune's been put together. Fantastic stuff. He's been very smart about how he's approached this one. I've got to say, hats off to Fireboy, man. We'll let this one run through to the end and then give our final break. There we go then. Madonna alongside Sickick, Frozen. This one, the Fireboy DML remix. Now, first of all, I want to say it's very clever from Madonna, her team, and the label involved, purely because she's not really had to do anything on this. Like, the vocal already existed. She may have re-recorded a couple of bits or maybe put a couple of new lines down, but in general, this is a song that already existed, and now it's getting officially released with a remix with extreme viral potential. And virality brings, realistically, in the music industry, it brings income. So it's a very smart move from Madonna and her team. I think Fireboy has approached this very well as well. Obviously, the Sickick instrumental is crazy. I love that vocal shimmer, that sort of almost reminds me of kind of like a Bicep in the way they produce a lot of kind of shimmering sounds and a lot of kind of really nicely filtered sounds in there as well. And the instrumental's great. 808's tough. The kicks are lovely. The sort of glitchy shimmers in there as well. So much to like about the remix. But then Fireboy's verse turns it into an actual tune. Again, it's only 2 minutes and 13 seconds long, but Fireboy turns this into something that people are going to sing along to. It becomes a tune you can play on national radio. It becomes a tune you can play in the clubs. And I think the cleverest thing about this is now it's already a recognised tune. The Fireboy vocal is basically going to take it to a new level. It opens up a ton of doors for Fireboy. And yeah, it's a great thing to see, man. It is really a great thing to see. I think we're going to see more of this as we move forward. Kind of Afrobeats and amapiano artists kind of vocaling more viral sounding instrumentals. I think that might be a thing we see more of because the world is waking up to the vast amount of talent that is available, and it's crazy to see. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy this technical analysis and musical breakdown. If you did, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. We are so close to hitting 25k. We've just hit 24k. We're aiming to hit 25k before the end of March. If we can do that, that would be absolutely incredible. So please do get involved with that. I'm so excited to see how it goes. And as always, my friends, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. I'm sure we're going to get into a lot of new reactions today. It is, of course, music video release day. I've seen a couple of other bits that are on the way, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this one, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.